to appoint different diplomats to different missions in the world, and also many more. By the way, OBN broadcasts in English every day from 9 p.m. actually after 9 in the morning, after 9, and also in the afternoon after 3. And stay with us, I'm Manuel Khalil, and it's coming to you live from Adama, Oromia, Ethiopia. And the headlines is going to be the following. FemWise Africa opened yesterday in Finnish City. It's the first headlines of ours for today's news. And also the issue of Russia and Ukraine, the clash that Angela Merkel rules out a military solution for the problem that happened around Crimea. Stay with us. The second General Assembly of Network of African Women in Conflict Prevention and Mediation, FemWise Africa, opened yesterday in Finnish City, at the capital of Ethiopia, at the AU headquarters. The two-day event is being held under the theme, Silencing the Guns by 2020, Women's Role in Preventing and Resolving Natural Resource-Related Conflicts. It was opened by the Ethiopia's President Sahle-Work Zewde, a founding member of the network. In her remarks, the President congratulated Ambassador Ismail Chergi, AU Commissioner for Peace and Security, for walking the talk by fulfilling his promise to ensure training of 100 women mediators in 2018. Ambassador Chergi, for his part, said, "We want FemWise Africa to support prevention and mediation at all levels. The AU needs all hands on deck to meet our goal of silencing the guns by 2020, the Commissioner added. Ambassador Chergi finally assured participants of the AU's determination to promote gender parity and women empowerment across Africa, including at the African Union, FBC website reported. By the way, Sahle-Work Zewde, the only head of state in the continent of Africa. She studied in France at Montpellier University. She studied there, and she was a diplomat in many countries representing Ethiopia before coming to this very post. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is carrying out new appointments of diplomats in 59 Ethiopian diplomatic missions abroad. The spokesperson of the ministry, Meles Alem, said the appointment of new ambassadors will be announced shortly. Olga Bandum the story.
Minister of Foreign Affairs is carrying out a new appointments of diplomats in 59 Ethiopian diplomatic mission abroad. Spokesperson with the ministry, Meles Alem, while briefing media, said the reform will transfer the organization into a new chapter.
The ongoing human power reform with the ministry is great departure in the history of the country. We used to assign the diplomats in 59 diplomatic missions by using their skill and knowledge.
He also noted that apart from diplomatic workers, the ministry has undertaken the appointments of ambassadors.
The appointment of the ambassador will take place in the short period of time. The appointment will consider knowledge, skill, and professionalism.
The spokesperson also underscored that out of 412 diplomats, half of them will reshuffle. Meanwhile, the ministry is working on returning over 2,000 citizens while living outside as a migrant.
Our citizens who have migrated from Ethiopia with different reasons and experiencing a very serious and disgusting situation at abroad who are also under prison, and more than 2,000 citizens will deploy to their home country. In this regard, the ministry has been working with all stakeholders.
Meles added, many Ethiopian migrants are experiencing a serious and hard life at Tanzania, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, and Libya. He also noted that in the past 2-3 days, 205 citizens of Ethiopia were returned to their home country.
By the way, Finnish City, the capital of Ethiopia, is probably the next to Geneva and New York, and it is home of many diplomatic missions, embassies, and different offices of organizations, including the African Union headquarters. Ethiopia's Minister of Peace, Ms. Mufariat Kamil, yesterday received a U.S. delegation led by Assistant Secretary of State for African Affairs Tibor Nagy. On the occasion, Mufariat briefed the delegation about her ministry. She said the Ministry of Peace was established with a view to ensuring rule of law and building a peaceful country. Mufariat added Ethiopia wants to learn from the United States, a country that has a rich experience in peace building, conflict resolution and respect of human rights. Tibor Nagy, for his part, said the ongoing reform in Ethiopia could be a model for other African countries. The two sides also discussed on how to cooperate in peace building, ensuring rule of law, as well as human resource development, among others, FBC website reported. A panel discussion focusing on ways of solving problems in schools of law of different universities of Ethiopia has been held in the University of Gondar in Gondar town. We'll come on to more on that.
The main focus of law school discussion is to forward ways of future direction and to solve the stated problem of the school. On the discussion panel, heads of law school drawn from 38 universities, law experts, management of higher governmental institutions, and representatives of all stakeholders have participated. Director of Inspection with the Ministry of Science and Higher Educational Institution, Desalegn Samuel, said the panel will contribute at its level base in sustaining the justice.
The main purpose of this discussion is to strengthen the law school strategic performance in universities so as to help in the sustained justice system in the country. All stakeholders of law are participating on the panel. I hope this can pave the way for justice system.
Dean of Law School with University of Gondar, Assistant Professor Ababa Safa, for his part, noted that the panel has discussed on the stated problem of all law schools.
የድጋሜ ፈተና ሪማርኪንግ አለ ወይም ደግሞ የድጋሜ ውጤት ይስተካከልልኝ ጥያቄዎች አሉ።
When university students take exit exam, they will ask correction over their results. We have held a fruitful discussion on this, and many research papers have also shown this as a weakness over the law school.
The discussion has been concluded after passing different decisions on the ratification of different laws which are related to law school and exit exam of law school university students.
The construction of Waliso Referral Hospital in Southwest Shah zone of Oromia State is said at good progress. Residents of this town hope the construction of this hospital will be concluded before the schedule. Let us out the story.
The Waliso Referral Hospital construction is underway at an alarming rate, according to residents of the area and experts.
Previously, it was delayed, but now its construction is well underway. We want to see it being completed soon. It was 4 months since the construction was launched. It is being built rapidly. Business persons are supplying the necessary materials in a required manner. The workers who engaged in the construction activity are also discharging their responsibility with a sense of ownership. Generally speaking, the undergoing work is encouraging.
Tadeset Abi is an expert from Oromia Health Bureau who is in charge of supervising the construction work. Said that the Waliso Referral Hospital construction is underway with the required quality.
There are quality construction materials that are approved by the Oromia Health Bureau. We bring electric and related materials from Bureau. We also use qualified as a materials from site. So we are undertaking the construction work with good quality.
Tadesse stated that currently the construction of the hospital has reached 57%. Manager of the Waliso Referral Hospital project, Dagmawi Bafkad, revealed that the Oromia Health Bureau management is highly supervising the construction of the hospital, adding they are also working hard to complete the construction as per the schedule. Merga Imane is head of the Southwest Shah Zone Health Bureau. He said that he believes that the construction of the hospital will be finalized soon, even before the scheduled time.
Currently, the construction has reached 57.2%. It reached this percent within a short period of time. If we continued our support and the society sustained its contribution, I believe the construction of this project will be completed even before the scheduled time with the required quality.
Welcome back now to our international news. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has stressed that there is no military solution after Ukraine's leader urged NATO to send ships to the Sea of Azov. Petro Poroshenko's request came following a naval confrontation with Russia in waters of Crimea. On Sunday, Russia opened fire on 3 Ukrainian ships and seized their crews in the Kerch Strait. Ms. Merkel said the crisis was caught entirely the doing of a Russian president. However, she said that issues like these can only be solved by sensible dialogue. Russian President Vladimir Putin accused Mr. Poroshenko of creating the naval provocation to boost his ratings ahead of 2019 elections. President Poroshenko of Ukraine has implemented martial law across Ukraine's border regions for 30 days in response to the crisis. Meanwhile, Russia's state media report that Moscow has delivered a battalion of S-400 surface-to-air missiles to North Crimea and also plans to build a new missile early warning radar station there. The BBC reported. Crimea was annexed from Ukraine by Russia, and that was the challenge that Vladimir Putin faced from international community. And even President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, had planned to meet Vladimir Putin of Russia, and now announced that he canceled that trip to talk with Putin. Crisis. Thanks for watching. You have been watching OBN live coming to from Adama, Oromia, Ethiopia. I'm Anwar Khalil. Bye-bye.